Okay, so I never thought I'd be making a video about cursive writing, but here we are. Like, seriously, who would have guessed? Anyway, let's talk about this whole cursive writing thing. I know what you're thinking. Isn't that just fancy scribbles? Well, kinda. But it's so much more. It's like, giving your handwriting a makeover, you know? And it's actually super useful. I mean, have you ever tried to read your grandma's birthday card and it looks like ancient hieroglyphics? Yeah, that's cursive for you. But once you crack the code, it's like unlocking a secret language. Plus, it makes you feel all fancy and sophisticated, like you're writing the Declaration of Independence or something. All right, let's start with the basics. Lowercase letters. You know, the little guys. First things first, posture. I know, your mom always told you to sit up straight, but she was onto something. Slouching while writing is like trying to draw with your feet. It's just not gonna work out well. Trust me. I've tried. Don't ask. Anyway, sit up straight, feet on the floor, and let's talk about how to hold that pen. It's not a weapon, people. Grip it gently, like you're holding a baby bird or something. Now, onto the letters themselves. We're gonna start with the easiest ones. A, C, D, and G. They're basically just circles with extra bits. Like for A, you make a circle and then add a little tail. C is just a circle that got tired halfway through. D is like a circle that grew a backbone. And G is just showing off with its fancy loop. Okay, now that we've got the little guys down, let's tackle the big bosses, uppercase letters. These are like the final bosses in a video game, but instead of shooting fireballs, they're just bigger and fancier. First up, we've got A. It's like drawing a pointy teepee with a little belt across the middle. B is basically a stick with two bubbles stuck to it. C is just showing off. It's like the lowercase c hit the gym and got buff. Now here's where it gets tricky. Connecting these bad boys. It's like playing connect the dots, but the dots are moving and you're blindfolded. Okay? Maybe not that hard, but you get the idea. The key is to keep your hand moving smoothly, like you're ice skating, but with a pen. Don't lift your pen unless you absolutely have to. It's not a jump rope, people. All right, you've made it to the final boss level, mastering your own style. This is where you get to add your personal flair, like customizing your character in a video game. But instead of cool armor and weapons, you're working with loops and swirls. Exciting, right? First tip, experiment with different pens. It's like dating, but for stationery. Find the one that feels right in your hand. Next, try out different styles. Maybe you want your letters to lean forward like they're in a hurry. Or maybe you prefer them standing up straight like they're in the military. Play around with it. And don't be afraid to add some pizzazz to your letters. Want to give your I a fancy loop? Go for it. Feel like your F needs a little hat? Why not? It's your handwriting, your rules. And there you have it, folks. You're now armed with all the knowledge you need to start your cursive writing journey. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about expressing yourself and having fun with it. Who knows? Maybe your cursive will become so epic that people will mistake your grocery list for ancient scrolls or something. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, I hope this video has inspired you to pick up a pen and start swirling those letters. And hey, if you end up creating some cursive masterpieces, feel free to share them. I'd love to see what kind of crazy loopy creations you come up with. So go forth, my cursive warriors, and conquer those letters. And remember, in the immortal words of, well, me, I guess, when in doubt, add a loop. Happy writing, everyone.